Last time on Conqueror, a.k.a. the Jammer Chronicles.
Wait. Aiden? Why the hell are you here?
Jack? That you? We all thought you were dead. Hey.
Captain, we're ready. Windows closing.
What the fuck are you doing, Aiden?
Pest control. Killer.
Oh, man.
Who the hell was that guy? He called you Jack.
No one's called me that in a long time. His name's Aiden McTavish. We grew up together. Figures he's in the Minutemen now.
We should track him before they get too far ahead of us.
Sounds like fun.
I'm coming too, boss.
Oh, man. Yes.
Hey, boss. Aiden and I were just about to have a little chat. Isn't that right, Aiden? You fucking asshole!
Hey guys, kinggath here with episode 22 of my Sim Settlements Fallout 4 Forever Let's Play. And this week I installed Raider Power Armor Chop Shop, suggested by Adam Pender. And you can see I already started using some of it on my Power Armor. I added some of the paint job. It's actually not the one I want. The one I really love, so I ended up using the photovoltaic because that's what I happen to have the resources for. But the one I really love from that mod is the one that adds all the signs, like the street signs onto it. Like, it looks really awesome, and that's what I'm aiming for, but I gotta collect paint cans apparently, so we'll keep an eye out for those. And I recently grabbed the scrapper perk that highlights things I'm looking for, so hopefully I'll stumble upon those pretty quickly and we can switch over to the one I actually want. But for now, the photovoltaic the benefit is actually pretty awesome. It increases your action refresh speed while it's daylight, and since I pretty much only play in daylight because I'm trying to do this on cam, I'm pretty much always gain that bonus, so that's going to be pretty sweet. But now we're going to head over to Starlight and see if we can commence with the main quest for our raiders. Alright, let's see what's going on here. I'm pretty sure we're far enough along for quests to start popping, so hey, there's Maul going to work on the dogs, on the stew for the dogs. Turn off this tracking. Here we go. How's it going, Maul? I should just grab a collar while I'm here.
Busy with friends, boss human. What boss want? Boss find more friends for Maul? Find new friends?
You're lucky I have a soft spot for dumb animals.
Boss find
Oh, there we go.
friends.
No quarter for the wicked.
You
Defend
really
HQ.
a make.
Thank you. All right, Maul. I expect you to help out with this defense here. Ooh, I heard some fire. Ooh, let's try and fight from the party bus. Whoa, bunch of skulls. All right, well, we know what to do with skulls. Hey, buddy. Where are you guys at? See you on my radar. I do not see you. Where are you guys? Oh, you're invisible. Whoa. Sorry, buddy. Just attacked one of my own warhounds. Get in there. No!
These assholes do not know when to fucking quit! Kill them all!
Oh, it worked! It worked! That was awesome. So I found a way to attach. You can attach a camera to an NPC, and it will just follow along where they run. So I set it up to have one of the Minutemen with a laser musket come running up on us, and then Jammer would shoot him in the head.
I wasn't the one who waltzed into
Yeah,
it.
Ophelia's got you there, Jammer. It's your fault. We're getting attacked. Oh, yeah. What are we doing, though? We need some melee action. Oh, that was a total whiff. Oh, God. Nope. Wrecked. Get him, Warhound. Let's try this thing. Love this weapon. Totally missed. Oh, there you guys are. Get him. Wait, did you kill my warhound? No, he's just got a red neckerchief on. I thought that was his... Ew! That looked awesome. Man, this, the Minutemen overhaul mods do not mess around. Oh, man. I need to get some cover. It's not going to go well with my normal strategy. So many Minutemen. Oh, Jesus. You guys are coming from every side. What is this nonsense? Oh, my weapon's invisible. Am I invisible? What did I just drink? No idea what's happening. Alright, here we go again. I think I got him. Or, nope, killed my dog. No, Ophelia, come on. Ah, let's go. Oh no! Oh my god. Oh no, my batteries. Why must I play with a wireless controller? I'd deserve this death. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Melee is not going to save us here. Alright, let's keep going. Groundhog's Day repeats.
Wait, I hate that! Kill them all!
Get wrecked. Where are you? There's still somebody left. You're gonna get a taste of your own medicine with this nasty ass thing. How much damage does this thing do? Ridiculous. It says only 47, but my god, does it hurt. My energy resistance must just be total garbage.
Where'd you go?
I'm right here. Come here. Where are you? I can barely move with this monster. Are you in here?
Dawn.
No.
Gotta be.
You're just chilling too? Where is this person at? Are you under here? Did you get stuck on the floor? Yep. There we go. Well, that's unfortunate that that can happen in this game. Alright. Well, this thing was sweet, but... Oh, no, wait, did we just blow a core? Yes, we did. Oh, that's not good. Oh, well. Alright, oh, do we have TCL back on? Yes. Alright, let's find Jammer. It's time for Mod of the Week. This week's mod is China Lake and Hollow Rifle. And now I haven't played with the Hollow Rifle yet, but the two are included together. And this mod is by Shoe Burglar, Hitman 47101, and 500 SLR. And the China Lake grenade launcher is just so satisfying. Lobbing basically impact frag grenades feels so darn good, and their animations are beautiful. There are so many different attachments and options for this, and that's just one half of the mod. So I assume that the Hollow Rifle is of equal quality, and I can't wait to actually find it in the game myself and give it a go. But highly recommend China Lake and Hollow Rifle by Shoe Burglar, Hitman, and 500 SLR.
What's our status? Radio 1, respond, please.
Radio 1's having a little trouble speaking with a chest full of holes, Captain.
Who the hell is... Damn it. Hello, Jack.
Guess that bullet wasn't enough to do the job, huh?
Almost like it wasn't your intention.
We're just sending a message. A message you obviously didn't fucking hear. Consider this your last warning, Aiden. Back the fuck
off!
Not gonna happen. This isn't personal, Jack, but I've got my orders. Stand down. It's the smart play. Leave the Commonwealth. I won't pursue.
Not personal? Not fucking personal? You got some stones to say that while wearing that fucking uniform?
Is this about your mother? Jack, it was over 20 years ago. How many good people are dead because of you? Just today alone. Let it go.
You sound just fucking like them right now. You know that? Just doing my job. Duh. Like that's a fucking excuse.
This is only going to escalate, Jack. I can't allow your gang free reign of the Commonwealth. A lot of innocents are getting caught in your chaos. Disband your gang. Leave now. You don't want to experience what comes next. We were friends once, Jack. But my patience is at an end.
Your patience? Yours? Motherfucker!
And that is entirely enough of that.
Aiden! Aiden! Motherfucker! Leah! What the fuck?
Conversation was going nowhere, Jammer. You need to cool off.
Sounded like he was getting in your head, Jammer. Ophelia was doing you a favor.
Wasn't you fucking cool, Leah? God damn it! This shit is getting personal. Don't get in my fucking way again.
All the more reason for you to cool the hell off, Jams. Take a breath.
Don't fucking start with that jam shit right now, Leah.
Jack, Jammer, please. Go grab a beer. Go find some target practice. Go do something. Just take a damn breath.
Why Jams shoot dead humans? Stupid Jams. Humans dead already.
Maul, honey, why don't you go play with your dogs?
Maul just played with doggies. Maul taking break. Maul hungry. Honey. Ophelia has honey for Maul? No honey then? Maul hungry!
Oh man, that I love that. I think Jan, the voice actor for Jammer, just like crushed that performance. It's unfortunate that the facial animation system in this game does not sell the emotion that came through there in the voice acting. But yeah, I love that sequence. I'm glad it worked on camera for you guys. It didn't. There was a couple little moments where the camera wonks out, but nothing terrible. In general, it basically played exactly how it was supposed to. But yeah, some of you might. There are occasionally when we've run this scene, like in testing, the radio won't be close to the Minuteman. It'll be like way over here or something, and then then it looks like Jammer is kicking and shooting at nobody instead of the actual corpse, which is kind of funny. But yeah, what can you do? It's a dynamic game. It's gonna be hiccups. But let's check in with Jammer.
Excuse me.
I can't right now, boss. Just give me some time, all right?
Yeah, understand, buddy. That was emotional. And then of course we got Maul here for. I swear he's tiny. I swear he got tinier between patches, but it must just be my height and power armor. Let's check. Let's test that.
Maul busy with friends, boss human. What boss want?
Get out of my power armor.
You're lucky I have a soft spot
Give
for
me another
dumb
power,
animals.
I guess.
Boss find more friends. Good. For you. Ophelia make.
Also, you're making me nervous. Put that weapon away, buddy. Combat's over. Oh yeah, there it is. So it's just my height just is increased inside the power armor. I guess I never noticed that before, but it's super noticeable when you're looking at a super mutant, and it looks like it changes from you looking up at him to you almost looking down at him. All right, Maul, back to your doggies, who all died nobly in defending HQ. In fact, what is our? Oh, we got 6 guys left, and 3 of them are Ophelia, Jammer, and Maul. So we're down to 3 guys. Oh, that's brutal. And you guys have well, maybe you do, depending on how editing went. You have no idea how long it took me to do that. Not only was I getting my butt kicked by these insane weapons that the Minutemen Overhaul mod gives the Minutemen, but I also had some wonderful crashing problems because Starlight is a horribly unstable settlement. Thanks, Bethesda. But all right, let's get some stuff repaired, and then I think I need a combat break, and Jammer clearly needs some time to get over that, and we need to recover from all of our losses. So lots to do, but yeah, I think I'm gonna donate a bunch of. I've got to repair all these generators. I'm gonna donate a bunch of stuff to try and fix the happiness, because our happiness tanked hard there. Probably a lot of our plots got disabled from power, and I'd also bet that we're taking a serious hit to the temporary hit from people dying. So I don't know if you guys know this, but because you probably don't, it's something you don't experience a ton in vanilla, but in the Outposts you do quite a bit, is that deaths actually have a huge negative impact on happiness, at least temporarily, and it can add up pretty fast. So that's probably why our happiness tanked down to 54. So much for getting this place level 3 anytime soon. It's endorsement time. Once again, we got to get in here, give those thumbs up, and tell those mod authors how much we love them. So I had a brief scare when I first came in here to do this, because almost everything had no thumbs up, but when I switched to undecided, it was correct, and I checked a couple and made sure that my profile didn't get reset somehow, so we should be good to go here. I definitely want to give a thumbs up to Raider Power Armor Chop Shop. I love the materials that it adds for the Raider Power Armor. I finally came across a set of pre-war binoculars, and they are great. They look awesome when your character's holding them. They will do exactly what they say they do. And let's see, this power armor animation changes. It is nice to be able to quickly jump in and out of the power armor, so that is definitely getting a thumbs up. And I think that was all the ones that I found for this week. So yeah, definitely make sure you pop into your Vortex, or if you don't use a mod manager, periodically when you log in Nexus, it should remind you, and just give them an endorsement. And even if you have the extra time and you have some nice things to say, definitely give those comments to the authors. People really appreciate it, and encourages everybody to keep making more mods for us to play with. All right, we're back in Sanctuary. It looks like we got a couple of research quests to check up on. I'm sure we got some more upgrades, but we'll have to poke around and see if we got any more advanced industrial ones to do. And then I did solve the problem. I found a couple of houses that had bad beds, and it turns out 2 of them are in Megapack Year 1, so I'll actually be able to bug fix those for you guys. And I found those through Pra's ASAM maintenance software. Highly recommend that if you guys enjoy troubleshooting and want to like figure out all the stuff that's going on, because that was instrumental in figuring out the problem. But it's a complicated mod to use, in the sense that you got to do a lot of digging into holotapes and stuff, so probably not for everybody, but I actually really was impressed by how much data he's got crammed into that thing. All right, let's head into the hydration research lab here.
Big raiders, little raiders.
Thanks, Simon. Appreciate that. Let's see. Okay, so not a lot you have to do, and man, it's been so long since I did this one. I could have sworn there was way more you had to do to interact. It wasn't just checking in all the time. I think if it is just a lot of checking in, I definitely went away from that approach after doing more quests in that in these things, because they're much more involved later. All right. Acquire treated glass. I think do I have that? I might have scrapped it already. All right, let's go see if we got a glass blowers. So the so that objective was there. So we have a system called simple objectives, and I don't remember if we implemented it or not. Let's see, we got some treated glass. Well, actually, let me check the options. And the idea is that for people who don't enjoy the heavily involved gameplay of adventure games, where you got to like try and figure puzzles out and stuff, we had this idea of a simplified mode, and I think I might accidentally have that turned on, even though I didn't mean to. Yeah, I have simple objectives on, so it tells you exactly what to do, whereas if you have that off instead, the quest will basically say figure out how to proceed with the experiment, and you have to just figure out. And what happens is the way you figure this one out is if you start inserting on this and you have glass in your inventory, it'll put a regular pane of glass, and that glass will just shatter. In fact, let me see if I have any regular glass to see if I can pull that off to show you guys, because it was a fun one to make work. Let's see, do I have any glass? I don't. Okay. Well, we're just gonna put in the correct one. But basically, the clue is you start putting in regular glass, and it shatters instead of holding up to the laser. Oh, thank you, Q. All right, move, buddy, move. All right, so we've got those 2 quests advanced, and now we've got to check out our advanced industrial and see if anything is ready to upgrade. So first off, I have to remember which stuff is which tier. Okay, level 2, that's what I thought. And let's see if we got any upgrades. Yes, we got an upgrade here. Okay, so we have an observatory, so we'll turn this into a fiber optics factory. And they'll start generating fiber optics for us. Let's see, we've got our chem plant already. What about the paper mill? Maybe this thing's ready to upgrade. Manage upgrades, yes. Okay. All right, so we're gonna build one of each ultimately. I love the local newspaper. I think the building looks really awesome. So yeah, we're gonna start with that one. And a nice happiness boost. All right, let's let that thing go. Now we can start. There's not going to be a ton of news going on. So the way the newspaper works is we actually were fortunate enough to have a ton of writers participate in that, and they wrote up all sorts of articles to respond to all the different things you do. But it currently responds just to stuff from the things created by Bethesda. So we would love one day to go back and have it respond to things you do in our own quests, but we haven't really got to that, and it's not really a focus right now. Like Industrial Revolution has kind of had its day in the sun, and we're working on other stuff now, but maybe one day we'll double back and do that. Let's see, these are all tier 3. Let's see, this guy, that's our distillery. Oh yeah, I fixed the distillery quest, so we can do that at some point here. Maybe not today though. I'm running on fumes here. It is real late for me, but if any of you guys have followed my news video, you'll know I have another baby on the way. We're scheduled. Wife's scheduled for a C-section on Tuesday. It is Sunday night right now, real late, and I'm just trying to get this filmed so you guys can see one more episode before I basically disappear for a week or two, and then wait, what is this? That's not what we wanted. This looks like, I think this is something from Industrial City. Yes. Okay, so let's change that. Choose building. We wanted an iron mine here. So it looks like some of our new settlers already picked up on the extra job plots we have. It was the counts with the beds screwed me up, and I built way more plots than we actually needed. All right, so we're gonna get an iron mine there, and I think our defense plot in the corner over here built. Let's check. I think I built another defense plot, or martial plot at the end of last episode here. Yeah, here we go. Oh, and it's got a chicken. Why is there a chicken on a martial plot? That's weird. All right, well, maybe, I don't know if that's a bug or if that's just a random chicken that just happens to be there. Or maybe he's important to the plot. Maybe he's part of this building plan. Let's see here. What do we got? Turret tower. All right, that seems appropriate. And you got a nice little walkway under here still. They can walk up to the turrets. Yeah, I like this. I like that a lot. Not sure about all the chickens, but... Alright, let's see here. So, yeah, we got that. We'll have an iron mine in a second. Let's head on into the newspaper. Oh, let's read our first issue here. That almost sounds like we're the recent Raider gang, but that has nothing to do with Conqueror. That was just in there from other stuff. But yeah, this place has got all sorts of stuff going on in it. It's got you can get a new newspaper every day at this newsstand. Here's another little secret. I don't know how many people have seen this, but if you come in here and read this terminal, you gain access to build newsstands, and they basically will each have. They'll each have the newspaper every day, like that. You can put them in any settlement, and they will generate a few caps every day. So you can and you can spam those to your heart content if you don't care about balance. But the idea really was just to allow you to put those inside of every settlement so that you could make sure you could keep up with the news and see that the game was reacting to what you were doing. Because that, to me, is such an awesome feeling with the radio DJs, is to have somebody recognizing what you're doing. Like, that just is a lot of fun. So we tried to capture that in the newspaper, especially because it was disappointing that Piper's newspaper only has like 4 issues or something in the vanilla, which I think another mod came out and did something similar to what we did, but just for Piper's paper, which is pretty cool. This one I don't think has any secrets in it. I'm trying to remember.
You ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go. The whole place is run by robots.
Yeah, no, I don't think this one had any particular secrets in it. I think it's just, yeah, Yep, just has a little bit of animation going on with the, if you look up close to the little spools. All right, so that's, I think that's it there. Let's see, did the iron mine finish building? Not that we need to go into an iron mine. You guys have seen an iron mine in my other videos. Oh, I guess we got distracted from our original purpose coming over here as we were looking for more plots that could upgrade. Yeah, we got an iron mine. Fantastic. Let's see here. What is this guy? This is a brewery? Yeah, we want to keep this thing a brewery, so we're going to leave that alone so we always have some beer. I think this is our other paper mill, so let's see if this guy's ready to upgrade. Whoops. Wrong button there. Manage upgrades. Hey, cool. We can get the magazine press too. So let's build ourselves a magazine press. The magazine press, if you guys haven't built it, it basically starts churning out custom magazines that were designed by Fuji and Ruined World and Cynical Bounce, some of our very awesome artists, and they all have really tiny little perks with them. Like, we didn't want to go too crazy with it because it'd be a balance issue, but ultimately the you get one, like, I believe it's every 2 weeks in game, so they're very sparse, but I'll show you once it finishes building where they are and how you can plan on getting more. All right, let's see. Are you ready to upgrade? Man, it's nice and noisy over here. I love it. Nope, you're not ready yet. Cancel. Go away. All right, let's check out the observatory. So the observatory definitely has something in it for the big solar array quest that we're going to do after we finish building a bunch of other stuff. And actually, I don't know if we can do anything with it yet. A lot of the stuff you need for the solar array is hidden within all of the advanced industrial buildings. So let's see here. And so let's see here. Oh yeah, okay. So this one, there's that basically he has this like faulty terminal here, and you can read all these random entries, and they'll like appear and show up throughout the days. But certain ones, what you end up following for the pattern, is that there's the date. There's always a day up there each day, and certain ones will only appear on certain days. And so I believe the one you need to read in order to advance part of the quest is on a Monday. And like you can slowly like learn what this guy's going through. He's like just kind of going mad trying to deal with this funky terminal. Yeah, and so I'm pretty sure it's on Monday. But basically, if you keep checking, all the terminal entries end up being all random. But the one clue you can follow is that the day of the week changes, so you want to kind of get in there and check out each day of the week. But again, this is part of that really well hidden, designed as a super reward for adventure game players who would, think to notice little crazy details like that. But I actually don't remember if it's on Monday or not. But we'll just keep checking it every day, and eventually we'll get the correct day, and then we end up getting some sort of item when you find the entry that's new for that particular day. All right, so we're gonna check into the magazine press in a minute. I'm pretty sure that was everything that needed to be upgraded. We'll give it one more pass over to double check. And then we've got to build a couple of houses. And it looks like we actually have to build one more job too. So our happiness is going to be golden because you get happiness boosts for buildings like the newspaper. So we should be well on our way to 100 happiness, so we can do kind of whatever we want. We also, I believe we have every advanced industrial building, or we will, as soon as a couple things finish upgrading. Let's see, you might still need to upgrade. I can't remember if, I don't think this does not look like a tier 3 to me. So we'll check that in a second. But yeah, I think, oh, okay, then we need this guy too. So we're still got a few more to go to tier 3. This thing is going to stay here for a while until we unlock the solar array, because that's what we want to actually build right here. All right, cool. So let's pop into the magazine press. This one I had a lot of fun designing the building plan for, of trying to represent the CMYK process of having it gain a color each round. That was fun to do with junk parts and stuff. And then unfortunately, we never had an animator at the time to figure this out, so you get this silly UV stretching. I had talked to somebody who was an animator at one point about how to do that, and they suggested a method, but I wasn't able to get it working. So we have this kind of wonky thing here, unfortunately. And I also never remembered to replace this ladder with one that you could climb up after I figured out the ladder climbing scripting. But you can always jump up here if you want to look up and see, if you want to turn off that classical music. And you can see the guys, whoever's owning this has got a little lounge pad up here. But let's turn that off, a little loud. But all right, let's grab a magazine. So let's see which one we get. Find more food in containers. Awesome. So all of the magazines, they tend to be kind of innocuous stuff like that, or like they're just little tiny perks, nothing too huge. And the food bonus, when it says in containers, is very, very small, so it's nothing huge. But there's also just a bunch of cool magazines to collect if you want to put them on racks or whatever. All right, so what else did we say? I guess we'll check the ceramics kiln. This thing might be ready to upgrade. Nope, that one's not. So we know the oil well isn't. Let's see here. So the other one in question was, I think I said it was this guy over here. Scrap one. This one might be. Manager upgrades. No. Okay. So we should be good to go there. So now it's time to put down a couple of houses. And like I said, I think we have enough advanced industrial to do the full tech tree. And we got a beautiful industrial zone, so I'm feeling good there. Which means we can build another shop. So we can start heading. Actually, probably can build 2 more shops. Or no, it looks like 1 job and 2 houses we need. So let's get another commercial over here. We'll start building a little commercial district. And this corner over here. Come on now. Commercial. Uh-oh. My controller on the fritz again? Nope, just the game is chugging along as expected when you're 40. Oh, it went up. Did it just go up to 46? I think we just got another settler recruited. All right, then. Yeah, I think I will. Normally I'm not a huge fan. I like things to like stagger a little bit rather than just snapping them in, but it just looks too good right there. So we'll go ahead and put that in. Let's wire this up. We'll let that thing randomize and see what it comes up with for now. And I don't think... We don't need the foundation there, but we do need to lower this a little bit. So we're going to use... Are my... Place everywhere hotkey's working? Yeah, there we go. Oop. And nudge that just a little bit back up. Okay, there we go. Oh, and actually, when you nudge with the... with place everywhere, you got to fix the wires because they end up staying still. All right, there we go. Whoa! All right, we're probably going to randomize that, but we'll leave it for a second. Well, let's look around here and figure out where we're going to put some more houses. I may be moving over to interior housing here, the busting out some residential plots, just because we are really pushing the engine to its limits right now. Like, I am chugging along, but man, I want to hold out as long as possible on that, because like we got kind of a backyard area here. We could do some more of this stuff. Oh, let's turn off that auto exit. Let's see if we're also if we're done with industrial. I can also, yeah, I think I'm gonna squeeze one more in to kind of cap off this residential area over here. Face it in toward the rest of these. That feels good. Leaving just a little winding path. All right, so yeah, well, then we got an awkward blank space. I don't know what we're gonna do with this right here, but that feels like it needs to be something. Maybe we'll find the need for another industrial, or maybe we need some guard duty over here. Maybe we need some sort of marshal checkpoint at some point. Oh, I know what I could do right here. Well, that doesn't solve our problem for this blank space here, but I think a interior marshal plot would actually be really cool right here. Kind of makes like a little checkpoint underneath using that that carport type area. All right, let's see here. Oh, I gotta remember that you guys are probably all getting sick when I decide to just swing around randomly with my camera without any point to what I'm doing. All right, let's see here. Where else do we want to stick some residential? We've also got this backyard area here. All right, cool. And this guy's got like a little back porch. Yeah, maybe we'll stick one back here. It was going to be kind of a dog's little area, but he can have a neighbor. Let's see here. All right, bud. We're going to move your house. You're going to get kicked out of the backyard. You're going to go to this area over here. You can help out with defenses. This commander over here can use a junkyard dog. Here, we'll even give you your bowl. There you go. All right, let's pick up this fence. Yeah, I like it. Snap it onto there, all awkward. All right, move, junkyard dog. Well, let's go. All right, I think we gotta turn off some snapping here. All right, I might have to tear down some of that fencing. Let's see here. Actually, we can tuck it a little bit into the back of into the default sanctuary house. Oh, well, let's not overlap this fence too much. Let's try that, and we'll tear down a little bit of this fencing, and we'll just pick something that has a nice entryway here. Okay, we don't need this foundation. Let's get rid of that. There we go. All right, so that's 2 houses, and we need a 3rd. All right, so it looks like we're not forcing over to interior. Although somebody did comment on the last video and wanted to know, since I was so against using interior, what the actual purpose was for. And I think a lot of people enjoy them. I just and so I mean, they're beautiful. Like, some of the add-on pack authors have just designed fantastic buildings for them. Like, I don't hate the plots. I just prefer the 2x2s. I love seeing the structures that come out of them. I like that it transforms kind of the look of the whole place, like from a bird's eye view. I really just appreciate that. Whereas the interiors are great for using space and just jamming people in. But I'm just more interested in seeing kind of what kind of scrappy town we can build. So, and since I don't spend a lot of time inside of these buildings, that's just why I prefer the 2x2, because I see them all the time is kind of it. But we'll definitely, once I've given up on space, or I feel like I like the look enough where I don't want to mess with it anymore, then I'll probably resort to doing interiors just for the sake of keeping our population growing until we break the game. Although there's also a chance, because we're closing in on being done with advanced industrial, I might just call it enough settlers. Like, we might just get it to a point where it's, maybe we hit 50 or some number where I just decide to stop instead of aiming to break the settlement and just calling it finished, and then we can move on to something else. And I have some ideas for some other stuff we'll do in settlements. I mean, we have this is supposed to be my never-ending Let's Play, so let's work toward that, and I'll just keep doing new stuff. I got a lot of ideas. All right, so where do we want this last one here? We also have, I found another area where I haven't really made much use of, and this kind of central square area, so I'm not sure what I want to do with this. I don't think I want to make it residential. I actually don't think I want to build any plot. There is one of the things I'm thinking I'm going to be doing at the tail end, after I feel like I've got, once I get this place to a spot where I feel like it's enough settlers and we're closing in on moving on to something else. I will likely do some manual building, like just do some decorating and kind of make the place come together. I think last episode I mentioned I was thinking about doing some rooftop walkways and stuff, so stuff like that, maybe wall in the place. And then ultimately, I think I'm actually going to turn this into a city plan for you guys, because I think some of you might enjoy playing around with it. Now, I know most of you won't be able to, because 50 settlers is just stupid, especially on Xbox. But, for the handful of you that can play it, I might as well release it as a way for you guys to have this build if you enjoy it. I don't think this isn't my best work or anything. This is just something I'm having fun with building in real time. All right, so I guess, since I don't know what to do with this space, I guess I can kind of cap off. I do want to kind of cap off this area here. So let's see. Let's turn off object snap, and maybe we'll give this the feel of finality of this neighborhood, so that we're not using it for anything else. Although that is our house. Like, I actually do have my bed in there, and I've been kind of collecting these random things you guys haven't seen. So maybe I get to make this my little my space, so I don't let anybody else invade it. Yeah, let's leave that open. It might be something fun to play with. All right, so where else can we cram somebody in? I guess we can do. Yeah, we can get right here. This feels good. I don't think we're gonna need any more farms. I think that we probably still have some that haven't upgraded all the way. Especially because one of the things that I haven't built yet is the tool and die factory, which unlocks tier 4 farms, which allows them to produce 20 food each. So we should be plenty set on food, basically forever in this particular settlement. So I don't think I'll need any more farms, and that's kind of all I was doing over in this particular area. All right, so you're good there. I am curious if I'm gonna run out of power at some point or not, because even though I have almost 300 power, which is a ton. But not only do each plot require about 3 power at level 3, a lot of this industrial stuff actually requires a bunch more than that. Oh, okay, this house, that is too fancy. You've got to go. All right, let's equip our favorite toy and randomize. All right, let's see. Where else did we build that we want to check on? All right, let's get back to the air, because I've already forgotten where we put everything. Oh, yeah, it was right. Let's see, it was that one? Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. Okay, there it goes. Looks like it demolished and then immediately returned. All right, so we had one there. Where did I stick the rest of you guys? Let's see, you haven't built yet. Oh, I guess while we're thinking about that, since let's see what this is. No, this is not happening. Let's get out of here. Oh, and it's just hooking me up with rads. That must be from Bad Neighbors. That look like a Children of Adam plot. Sorry, we're not interested in having Children of Adam live here. Uh-oh. Oh, frame rate's dipping real low. Got some single digits going on there for a minute. Let's see here. I do not know why. Oh, well, it's because it's like 2 or 3 in the morning right now, so that's why I can't remember where I placed the other plot. And I'm sure you guys are all screaming at the screen, wondering why I'm wasting all of your time with trying to hunt down a plot. Here, plot, 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 plot. Here, plot. Where are you? Let's see, there was that one. Oh, microfusion researchers. I guess we can take care of that too. Where the hell did I put this plot? I can't believe I'm this tired that I can't remember where I just placed a plot within the last 5 minutes. All right, well, clearly we're gonna have to just ignore it and hope. I mean, it must not be. Here's the thing: if I can't find it, it must be a good building plan. Because if it were a bad one, it would be standing out to me, and I'd be screaming at it. So, so that one's gonna build. That'll be. Let's see. Let's take a peek at this guy. Hard to say. I do see a lot of brick. That always is a red flag to me. Not doing a ton of brick in this place. I love the wood and metal, hand-built look that a lot of these places have. Or a lot of the. In fact, even this tire house, I think, is getting a little too silly for me in this build, so we might be swapping that guy out. But all right, while we to take a break, since our brain is clearly fried and we're not figuring, we can't even remember where we're placing plots. Let's go do this microfusion researchers. Where did we stick microfusion research in? Let's see. That's the advanced weapons. Microfusion is over here. All right. Okay, so I think this step, the clue is that this map is here and it wasn't before. Let's see here. Can I grab it? Oh, I hit the... No, no, no. Cancel. Don't destroy this. Gotta be careful with that. I accidentally hit the view owner. Okay, so this thing... I thought you could interact with this and pick it up, but I guess it doesn't matter. We can read it all right there on the desk. But basically, this is a clue that you need to go to the submarine in the Yangtze submarine, and you'll find some extra cores that you can use to finish up this array of cores we got under here. So we'll do that. I'll do that another time. I'm not going to do that right now, just because I don't even remember where the Yangtze submarine is, but I definitely have not found it in my Raider adventures so far. All right, so much for that, buying us time to think about where we're going to build stuff. Let's get back to the air. But those of you who are following along with the quest, now you know where you got to go. Yeah, this guy's going to get randomized again, but I'll probably do that off camera. You guys have had enough of me being indecisive. Let's pick somewhere. Where are we going to put another house? All right, I think so. Okay, we know that's going to be commercial district, so I guess we'll build another one right facing this way. Yep, let's get rid of this mailbox. And we'll sink this guy in the ground a little bit. And we might destroy that car at some point here, but it's not hurting anybody right now. And I think I sunk that in enough so it's not floating. All right. So, oh, and did I have 2 at that same house? That's odd. It's very unlikely. All right, we'll have to randomize those. All right, so now we've got our house needs met, and it looks like we got a sliver of power missing. Is that just because of this guy? Probably. There we go. And let's see, it still says we're missing a job. So it could be that this thing is missing a marker. Nope, you got a marker. You're good. So maybe we do get another job. All right, well, we'll just build another commercial plot and enjoy that. So let's see here. Let's build this like this. And we'll scrap that tree in a second. Actually, we'll leave the tree for now and see if this building plan supports it being up against a tree. All right. Are we okay with this trailer? I am okay with this trailer. I don't know that I'm okay with it being exposed here, but I do plan on at some point building. I'm gonna wall stuff in, so maybe we'll let that go. It has an interesting look to it. But at the same time, if we're trying to build a commercial district, kind of like the Diamond City circle, you know, with the power noodles in the center, you would think that they wouldn't want to be facing that way. That would be kind of awkward. So, but I do like this model. I think the trailers are really cool. That's from Trailer Park Dreams by Mamave. But we are, I think, gonna randomize this guy again. So, man, I love commercial plots are so much fun. It was hard to resist doing them all this time, but I really wanted to get the Industrial Revolution full tech tree in one settlement because I have not done that in a long, long time. Like that was how I would test when building to make sure that all of the tech unlocks were working. But it has been quite a while, so it feels really good to have all of these things piled in one. So, but now since we're pushing toward basically infinite settlers, we can have both. We can have a commercial district and the full industrial tech tree. Okay, so I'm still not sure about the job situation here. Like that, it could be that there's not actually anything needed, and that one's not going to build. I had the same problem last week that I thought maybe I was short houses, but the meters weren't supporting me on that. So this is where things like Pros ASAM maintenance software can come in to play. I'm actually going to just show it to you guys because it's pretty nutty, all the data it has. So let's go into a terminal. It's a holotape you can craft at the city planner's desk. I already made one, but then ideally you use it on a terminal, and you can just use the city planner's or the city planner's desk terminal and just hit load holotape and load it in there. So it should be called, I think it's got a settings prefix, yeah. So this mod is pretty crazy, but basically you load a settlement and then you can have it scan for things. So if I go to plot tools, and then so it's loaded 14 plots, so you can do the current plot list. So right now that's not 14 plots in this settlement. I hit load problematic plots, and it basically scans plots and finds potential issues with them, like if it doesn't have a working bed or if certain items are unpowered. And it's just a way you can kind of report to the add-on pack authors or me when plots aren't working correctly. Or you can load all the plots. You can load them just by type, and it basically just scans the settlement, finds all of those plots, and then you can look at those plots, look at each individual one. You can see what building plan it has. You can see information about it. It's absolutely nuts. And then you can get all this, like you can remote refresh the plots. You can mark them. It's just crazy. Show contained objects. You can see all the different things it spawns. I mean, this mod is crazy. I have no idea where he's pulling all this data from. Well, I mean, I know where he's getting it from because it's all stored in the plot record. But the fact that he took the time to make it seed all of that terminal is crazy. It had to be a lot of work to get all that set up. If you've never, or if you're only lightly into modding and you haven't had the good pleasure of building a holotape, I don't recommend it. That's actually one of the things I want to do a tutorial for, because I've recently found some ways to make doing settings holotapes less obnoxious for in the CK, and so I need to make a tutorial on that at some point, because they're an unfortunate reality that you gotta have them, especially if you're gonna release on Xbox. Like for PC players, we thank God have MCM, and that is wonderful, but for a lot of things, holotape is pretty much your only option to do a lot of stuff. Hey, this is interesting. I've never seen this one before. Let's see whose this is. Oh, I gotta put that randomizer away. Sim Security by Pawpaw. I don't mind this at all. I think that's a small enough amount of metal that I'll let that fly in the settlement. It looks pretty scrappy. A lot of wood, making chain link fence. We'll see how it goes at higher levels. This thing ended up upgrading to our little Adam Cat's garage. I actually don't know how many other add-on packs have done the power armor garages. That was one of the new types that was added in the Rise of the Commonwealth expansion. And one thing I just found out earlier today before I started recording, that some of you guys probably have known for a while and probably reported to me on the forums, and I just haven't fixed it yet, is that the dialogue doesn't work for the vendor at the power armor store. Like, they will barter with you, but the repair option doesn't work, which requires F4SE to work at all, so I actually never programmed that. But the bigger problem that I can fix, and I need to, is that they don't speak any lines, or some of the lines they won't speak, and that's just, I have to duplicate some of the settler dialogue, and it's just a pain in the butt to do, and so I keep pushing it to the bottom of my to-do list. All right, I think that's it. I think we've got all of our needs met. All those beautiful bars with the happiness on their eyes. We're gonna have that one full soon. Let's see. I ended up changing this plan over to this corner wall, which will be perfect. It'll be a nice segue once I start building walls to decide how that's going to be laid out. I feel like that corner works out nicely. We can wrap around here and connect to these marshal plots. But the one that was there was the spider gate, which is a really cool looking plot that UWIT did, but totally not fitting the theme of what we got going on. And what other stuff did I change in here? Oh, well, you guys have seen it while I'm flying around. I'm just killing time now. Yammering on because I'm tired as hell. But guys, that was the episode. We are getting closer to seeing the full tech tree of Industrial Revolution, and then I can't wait to show you guys all of the steps we got to go through to get this thing turned into the solar tower and start raining hellfire from the sky.